In the headlines, the week of OCOP and superior Vietnamese products in 2022 opened at Go Supermarket. Workshop on unleashing the flow of Vietnamese rice grains. The chairwoman of Mozambican Assembly visited and worked with leaders of Cần Thơ City. Hello and welcome to Cần Thơ News, the English news program of Cần Thơ radio and television station and top news today. On June 22nd morning, the Standing Board of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee convened its regular sections to discuss the draft report on the first 6 months' work, as well as the work program for the last 6 months of the year, under the chair of Secretary of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee Lê Quang Mạnh. In the first 6 months of 2022, the Standing Board of the Municipal Party Committee has promulgated many leadership and directive documents on all aspects and important issues of the city. The political and ideological task of the entire party committee was strictly, seriously, and frequently carried out. In the first 6 months of 2022, 1,018 new party members were admitted, representing 65.68% of the plan, with 548 party membership batches being conferred. Regarding economic development, the gross regional domestic product, or GRDP, of the area in the first 6 months is estimated to go up by 8.04% year-on-year. The city welcomed over 3.1 million visitors, increasing by 55% from the previous year. The city continues implementing the project of One Common, One Product, or OCOP. As of now, 41 OCOP products in the city are ranked from 3 to 4 stars, and 2 products in which have the potential of reaching the 5-star ranking. In the first 6 months of the year, jobs for 32,000 laborers were created in the city. The recruitment and vocational training was provided for about 24,000 people. The care for people with meritorious services was well done, and social work received attention. The week of OCOP and superior Vietnamese products opened on the morning of June 22nd with Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng and Director General of Central Retail Group Oliver Langlet attending. The event taking place at Go Supermarket will serve visitors from June 22nd to 26th. Cần Thơ City coordinated with the Central Retail Vietnam to organize this event that features over 150 OCOP products and specialties of Mekong Delta localities. Other cities and provinces in the southeastern region, including Ho Chi Minh City, Đồng Nai and Long An, also take part in the event. The activity facilitates the exchanging and sharing of experiences and the cooperation and expansions of the consumption market between localities, cooperatives, craft villages, and manufacturers. In addition to that, Go Supermarket introduces products from Hanoi, Thái Nguyên, and Ninh Thuận. Representatives of Central Retail Group informed that they are very much interested in the linkage for Vietnamese products. Many of them have been introduced and sold in foreign countries within the group's network. Also on June 22nd morning at Mường Thanh Hotel Cần Thơ, Lao Động or Labor Magazine and the trade union cooperated with concerned agencies to organize a workshop on unleashing the flow of Vietnamese rice grains. Attending the function were representatives of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, the Ministry of Industry and Trade, the Mekong Delta Rice Institute, experts in the fields of rice research, and enterprises in the rice industry from the stage of production, processing to export. In 2021, Vietnam rice export reached nearly 6.3 million tons. In the first 5 months of 2022 alone, rice export has reached 3 tons, generating $1.4 billion of income. Vietnamese rice is present in 150 countries and territories. However, the competitiveness of the Vietnamese rice is not high, and its entering supreme markets are met with various obstacles. Besides, multiple difficulties still remain, like the Russia-Ukraine conflict and the increasingly extreme condition of climate change. These issues not only affect the prices of input, but also hurt the earnings of farmers as well as rice businesses. to contribute to resolving the issues in enhancing the value of the rice range, as well as unleashing their flow in the world with numerous complicated developments. At the conference, the organizing board arranged 2 dialogue sections so that speakers and delegates can discuss issues like the sustainable rice production chain, enhancing the profit for Mekong Delta businesses, and solutions to resolve bottlenecks in the rice supply chain, as well as enhancing the value of Vietnamese rice grains. In other news, in the same morning, the City People's Council supervised the work of resolving and responding to voters' petitions before and after the 4 sections of the 10th City People's Council of the 2021-2026 term. Vice Chairman of the City People's Council Thành and Vice Chairman of the City People's Committee Thực Hiện, along with leaders of concerned agencies and localities, attended the function. Before and after the 4 sections of the City People's Council, the City People's Committee has received 58 opinions and proposals from voters, addressing all aspects of the city's socio-economic life, with a focus on the renovation and repair of dilapidated traffic routes, crowd clearance work, and resettlement support for people affected by projects of the city, environmental protection, the acceleration of certain projects in the city, as well as the prevention of landslides in the area. Through checking, there are 52 proposals that need to be resolved. As of now, competent agencies have responded in writing to all voters' proposals. Besides the achievements, the supervising delegation stated that resolving and responding to voter proposals for some offices and units is untimely, with generic information that hasn't directly addressed the voter proposals, among other shortcomings. At the end of the function, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Thành asked departments, sectors, and concerned agencies to take more time to consider, resolve, and respond to voter comments, especially those that need plenty of time and a scheme for resolving. In the framework of her official visit to Vietnam taking place from June 18 to 23rd, at the invitation of National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ, on June 22nd afternoon, a high-level delegation led by the National Assembly Chairwoman of the Republic of Mozambique, Esperança Lorinda Francisco Nguyen Bias, visited and worked with leaders of Cần Thơ City. In the afternoon, the flight carrying the Mozambican Assembly Chairwoman and the high-level delegation of Mozambique landed in Cần Thơ International Airport. Welcoming the delegation was Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè and representatives of concerned units. After the welcoming ceremony, Secretary of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee Lê Quang Mạnh received the delegation. The Mozambican Assembly Chairwoman Esperança Lorinda Francisco Nguyen Bias delighted at the formal welcome when arriving at Vietnam as well as at Cần Thơ City, briefed about the highlights at the meeting of the leaders of both countries, and expressed the faith in the Vietnam-Mozambique relationship and the relationship with Cần Thơ City alone. Secretary of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee Lê Quang Mạnh stated that the good relationship between the National Assembly of the two countries is an effective way to escalate the bilateral relationship, introducing the strengths of Cần Thơ City, especially in the agriculture and aquaculture sector. Secretary of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee wished that in coming time, the relationship between Cần Thơ City as well as Mekong Delta localities and Mozambique will further develop. Among the activities celebrating the 30th anniversary of the establishment of Vietnam Republic of Korea diplomatic relations 1992-2022, on June 22nd, the Institute for Northeast Asian Studies of the Vietnam Academy of Science and Technology coordinated with the Korean Foundation to organize a talk on Korean studies for Vietnamese educators, with over 80 officials and school teachers of the Mekong Delta localities attending. In 3 days from June 22nd to 24, teachers join activities like attending lectures, group discussions, and experiencing the Republic of Korea culture, history, politics, society, and economy, as well as the Vietnam Republic of Korea relationship. Speakers presenting at the event are assistant professors, doctors, researchers, and senior lecturers of the Institute for Northeast Asian Studies and the University of Social Sciences and Humanities of the Vietnam National University, Hanoi. This is the chance for teachers to learn and share knowledge about the Republic of Korea, contributing to further enhancing the strategic partnership between Vietnam and Republic of Korea. And now it's the time for weather updates. Weather information has also wrapped up this edition of Cần Thơ News. To watch our bulletins one more time, you can log on to our website at kênthtv.vn. And now, thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye and see you next time.